Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Zheng. Today we are using this absolutely fire Scovillain team that was used by Michael Zheng at NAIC, and I think this team is actually really insane because you spice the extract to raise the target's attack by 2 and lower its defense, but clearing it blocks those attack drops for credit, boosting it along with also just boosting, just being able to reduce defense of other Pokemon on the other side of the field. And we got great support mons such as Clefairy and D. We have Choice Scarf from Miraidon to output a ton of fast damage. As well as another interesting one, Chestnut for Body Press and EC as well as Bodyguard support. But overall, this team looks sick and I'm so excited to use it. Let's hop right into it. Okay. I know this team. I play against, there's a person at my local scene who's used this team, actually. So what I'm gonna do here, I think Miraidon's a good lead here. Scovillain's interesting, but here Clefairy's good. I could actually just go Miraidon, Scovillain, that's an option. With Miraidon. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lead Miraidon, Miraidon. I think that's actually a really strong lead. With then Scovillain and Chestnut, I think, in the back as well. Actually, Indeed is also really good here as well. What's Clefairy have? Actually, I'm gonna bring Clefairy in case they do set up Trick Room. Yeah. I think these are the 4 I bring. I think it's a really interesting matchup. I have played against this team, so I kind of do know what it wants to do. I think this is Taunt Ogerpon, actually. So, yes, if I remember correctly. I think it's also Muddy Water Porker. So we're going to see Roaring Moon, Zacian. They're looking for Tailwind. But here I think I'm fine. I think I just, I think I Terrafire. Yeah, I definitely think I just Terrafire, Miraidon, Flame Charge, and then maybe Volt Switch out. Could work. Or I could just Draco. Now here I think it's just Terra, Fire, Flame Charge, and a Volt Switch. I think that's the correct play. In fact, I'm just gonna double Zacian here in case they say switch developer. Also will guarantee a KO into it as well, just in case. I definitely don't want to spice the extract the Roaring Moon. But, okay, yeah, I was worried about that. I should have just Volt Switched into Roaring Moon, but I think I worried a bit too much about this. Tailwind up. Good play by them. I should have just Draco'd into the slot or Volt Switched out there. It's pretty obvious. And now Ryan's kind of in a weird spot, so I'm going to do here, I'm going to do the same thing of Flame Charge into Zacian here. I'm going to switch into Clefairy. So we have Life Dew as well as just a potential get Friend Guard up. And I'm assuming they go for like a Play Rough into the slot and not the rest of the Terra, probably into Zacian. I think this is okay, Ghost. Alright, that's fine. I'm fine seeing Ghost Terra. It won't be enough boost out speed, but speed knockoff, getting rid of clearing actually is really bad. So now I can't spice the extract. I maybe just have to go for a second Flame Charge and follow me. I think that's the play. That's really good damage. So here, another Flame Charge to knock out. And follow me. Back, we live. Oh yeah, we live that easily. That is perfect. And a Sacred Sword as well. We'll live at that as well. That is a perfect turn. And we'll get our second Flame Charge, making us... only Roaring Moon is faster, which we can just redirect its attack. But now we are at speeds where we're matching their Tailwind just with our 2 speed boost, and now we're in a pretty good position. Because even if they have Tailwind up, they're not, it doesn't matter too much. And if they don't have Tailwind up, we're just faster. We are going to see the Landorus. Now we're to one. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna protect. Do I have any? No, here I think I just double protect. Yeah. Okay, they're gonna protect too. I'm perfectly fine with this turn. Well, follow me next turn. So we also get to see speed order. We know the Roaring Moon's faster now as well. If Landorus had protected, we'd know, but I doubt it. Okay, they just go for Sandsear, that's perfectly fine. I would love to have had Chestnut in this position, but I think it would be hard to deal with Lunala if I didn't. So here I'm going to, I think, definitely Flare Blitz. And actually, I'm gonna go for a Life Dew here. We are the fastest thing on the field. Okay. So that's big. We definitely KO. And as long as we live, what Roaring Moon goes for, which I think it's just gonna go for a Tailwind, honestly. Yeah, then we just Life Dew. Now I think we're in a really good position here. You know Roaring Moon's Protect, Tailwind, Acrobatics, Knockoff, it's not doing much. Sun being gone is not great. Oh, that's why they're Acrobatics. Okay, I didn't realize their speed was not going to be taking effect. But we have Snarl in the back, we have Scovillain. Really, I think Snarl and Miraidon should be able to solo Lunala. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Collision Course Roaring Moon. And follow me. His knockoff will live that. That's big. Do lose my EV Light, but I really do not matter that. And we'll just revenge KO with Collision Force. Oh. Looks like I think that's gonna be them just giving up there in EF. And I don't even if Lunala kills, I just go into Miraidon, snarl it down, chip it down. Have Rage Powder in the back with the Scovillain. In that position, there's really not much they can do. So yep, was them. But overall, felt really good. Didn't get used to Scovillain because Clearing got knocked out, so I couldn't really bring it in for that boost. But Clefairy's able to stick in, keep it alive, and really shut down their offense, which is really nice. But overall, really good. Let's end the game number 2. Okay. So that's the Leech Seed Calyrex. Here, I quite like Chestnut. In fact, I'm going to lead Chestnut Miraidon. I think is really good. Or, actually, they don't have really speed control, so I'm going to just lead my double Scovillain and Caridon with Chestnut Miraidon in the back. I think is the play. Chestnut's going to be really good at shutting down their Calyrex with going for Wide Guard. If I go for Wide Guard, they can't with Leech Seed, they can't with Glacial Lance. So if I just get to a position where it's just Calyrex and Chestnut, if I can get into a 2v1 against Calyrex with Chestnut and other Mon, I'm in a really good spot. As long as I can get Leech Seed onto it, with Chestnut can 1v1 as well, which with the Electric Seed boost shouldn't be the hardest. So overall, I think Chestnut's really good into Cali Ice here, and I think it's going to be interesting to show what I can do. But just going to leave the Scovillain right away, leave that one, hopefully get Spicy Extract onto my own Koraidon early, and go from there. Other option, I could like Overheat as well. That's another option. We'll see what they go for here. It's going to be Instant Calyrex. So they're definitely throwing like either Fake Out or Trick Room here. So I could just Overheat in Calyrex here. I'm going to do here, continuing, I'm fine with that. I think I want to Terra Fire here and Collision Course Spicy Extract, I think is my play. And I'm going to be faster, so if they knock off my Clearing, I just won't go for Spicy Extract next turn, but I can get it at least off once this turn. And Terra Fire is just going to guarantee I don't get Fake Out Glacial Lance turn 1, which I think would be really... I don't want to lose Koraidon, so this most likely Leech Seed Cali Ice, so this will shut down Glacial Lance, which is perfect. I'm going to see Terra from them probably into water to avoid like an Overheat or Blitz, so if I went for Collision Course, I definitely think that was just too obvious to not click. If I click Flare Blitz there, I think that just happened. So, there's Fake Out, makes sense. As long as they don't switch in, well, as long as they don't Trick Room, I'm just going to have a free Collision Course that I can do the same thing, but Trick Room makes sense. Here, I think I'm going to Rage Powder and Collision Course. That is the play. Again, showing just the support Scovillain has here. It's going to allow me to protect my Koraidon from getting Leech Seeded. They can't Leech Seed into Scovillain, forcing them to like Glacial Lance, and we have Sash as well, so we won't be giving it a boost knockout either. And then we can go into the Chestnut and just start spamming Wide Guards, really slowing down their offense. We'll have Body Press and Instant, and we can just really stall out their Trick from there, and there's not much they can do about it. So we get the Rage Powder, we'll see what they want to go for here. It's just gonna Glacial Lance, makes sense. Can't really go for a Leech Seed. Takes down Sash, but I'm fine with that. Honestly, they're probably not gonna attack. Nope. Okay, so they're probably Assault Vest, which that's perfect for me, because now they couldn't get the KO with the Calyrex. Now I can just bring in Chestnut, go for Wide Guards. I think it's a really good spot. Landorus, a bit hard to deal with. Will this Collision Course be great as this KOs? Oh wow, that just, wow. Okay, so I wasn't expecting that to KO. That's just crazy. Wow, okay. We don't really have a way to deal with this, so I'm just gonna go into Miraidon to Draco Meteor this Landorus just to try and remove it. I think just protecting Koraidon is my best option here. So I'm just going to protect Koraidon and Draco Meteor with Koraidon. 2 more turns of Trick Room. Not great, but I think I can survive it. I could Snarl actually instead, but I think Draco would just KO. I'm going to go for this instead. Protect. They faked out into Koraidon slot, that's perfect. What did Landorus go for? Is the Earth powered if we live this? We don't, okay. I was hoping to live that. I knew it wasn't a great shot, but I think I had to go for it. We'll have Chestnut. And I think for Chestnut here, I just need to start putting Leech Seed onto Pokemon and trying to play out endgame with Chestnut maybe here. Here I'm just going to Collision Course and Leech Seed Landorus. Blitz. Just not as slow as Lance Field, so we'll get our Leech Seeds up. It's gonna be Flare Blitz. Okay, that did more than I wanted, but that's fine. Do we live this? No. Okay, I'm not surprised, but I mean, I'll take it. Instant's a bit problematic with Flare Blitz, so I think here I maybe just body press it. I may have to go for it. I don't think double Leech Seed's gonna out heal. I could Spiky Shield. But I think here, I know I'm slower. I think I just have to go for the bonus. Does it KO? Okay, perfect. That's huge. And now I'll be taking Flare Blitz. Sludge Bomb's still gonna be a bit problem. Oh, but we're bulletproof. You know what? I forgot I had that. That's okay. We're actually, they can't hit us. So we're just gonna free recovery on this Landorus. Landorus can't damage Chestnut at all. They're probably Miraidon on the back. Okay, hold on. This is actually a really good spot. If I could stall Electric Train, that's perfect. We're probably gonna go into Draco here. Or Dazzling Gleam. Which actually, if they go into Dazzling Gleam, I can just Wide Guard and stall out their Dazzling Gleams. I think that's the play. Okay, they just go for Draco. That's fine, but there's a chance that miss. That misses, so I'll have a chance to just get a Leech Seed onto it. If I even live it, that'd be great. Get more recovery. I just need these Leech Seeds onto this Miraidon. If I live, I think I can win this. Do we live the Draco? No. Okay. There was a hope, but Miraidon's a bit broken. Still, that was a crazy body press taking out. Damn, we didn't win that one, but we got to show some of the potential of like Spicy Extract, Koraidon, just one-shotting Calyrex, which is just insane. We had the almost one-hit KO with body press off Chestnut, and even then Chestnut just being able to complete Wall of Landorus there as well. So overall, really good. Don't know what's connection error, but overall, really good. And let's head to game number 3. Okay, so I see Psy Spam, very hyper offensive. What I'm gonna do is I want to click Snarl. And if not, I am going to, what I could do, let's go for an Overheat, that's an option. Actually, I can bring Chestnut. And then I can like Wide Guard as well. Okay, hold on. And then I think I bring Scovillain in the back for Overheat and such. I think it's actually pretty good. I like this. This feels really 2-2. So we got, I think that's Urshifu Reptike with Rain Dance Tornado, so that may be a bit hard to deal with, but if we can remove that, it is normally a really hard matchup, but because we have the Miraidon, this double bike, Miraidon could be really good for removing those the rain setting and the water type, so it could be really good. And okay, so we're gonna see Indeedee Zamazenta here. So I don't want to get. It's a bit of an interesting position because I don't want to get like expanding force by the Indeedee. I think just a Volt Switch really safe here. I could Snarl, just reduce it, which doesn't sound bad. Or what Terra are we? Steel. I don't want to be weak to fighting types, so I'm just gonna Snarl and Protect, and then Snarl again to just really reduce this damage, and then start my Leech Seed chips. Is my plan. I could Wide Guard as well, but then I'm not really going anywhere. We'll see what the Indeedee wants to go for. Okay, body press, I'm fine with that, that did a lot. It's just expanding force, okay. What I can do here is I can just wide guard. Oh, we just live. So I'm just gonna... Oh, I'm locked in a Snarl, so I'm gonna Snarl here. And I'm just gonna go for a pretty free wide guard. To block the Expanding Force, and then I can start setting up Leech Seeds. I can remove this DD pretty well. Then I can actually just go into Koraidon and go for a Collision Course into Zamazenta as well. It's just going to be a Body Press into Chestnut, so I think I'm fine with that. We're going to block the Expanding Force, but now this next turn I can Snarl and click Leech Seed into Zamazenta to start going into Recovery mode with Chestnut, so I'm actually really happy with this. So Snarl, Leech Seed, pretty safe. I could Body Press, but I think playing to get Leech Seeds out is really important here. The thing is, you're not getting like the Leech Seed leftovers recovery that you would with like Calyrex, but you're still getting a lot of good damage. And if they just allow... Oh! Okay. So, Imprison is really interesting, blocking the Wide Guard now. But I am spiking shields, so they cannot go for that. So Leech Seed was the correct play, because now I definitely cannot click Body Press. Or Wide Guard, probably. But Spike Shield is still on the table, though. We will see that Calyrex. I think, again, I'm just free to go for a Snarl here unless they're Scarfed. Which, if they are, I am perfectly fine with. Snarl, Spiky Shield. Safe, we'll see if it's Scarfed. I'm gonna get Terra. Probably Dark, I'd assume. Or Fairy. Okay, Ghost. So, probably just a really strong Ash Barrage here. I'm just hoping to get them, probably Sash as well. I'm just hoping to get them down really, I'm hoping to reduce their damage with us being faster with Scarf. So we'll see what they're going for. We are faster, that's huge. That's really bulky. Koraidon, so, well, Calyrex. But they just go for the Ash Barrage, so they will even it back up to 1-1. I think overall I'm fine with that. I could Volt Switch, but I think keeping their special attack as low as I can is really good. I'm gonna go for that Body Press. That's the problem with going for a Steel Terror here, is I can't really do much if I do. They are taking Spike Shield damage, and I'm going to get Leech Seed Recovery. So I'm happy with that. What I could do is switch in Scovillain. Hold on, this could be a nasty play. And then I switch in Koraidon and overheat to Calyrex. This is Sun Boosted Overheat, so it's no joke, and I think if it connects, it could just KO. And with Chlorophyll, we would be faster, so I think this is quite threatening here. So we'll switch out Chestnut. We will lose our defense boost, but I think I'm fine with that. With what they have in the back, and either it's not going to be that useful, or I'm going to, because pretty much everything I think in the back is going to be a special attacker except for Screw. And it just KOs. Scovillain showing its value, just clicking Overheat, picking up a KO into Calyrex. Scovillain just destroying the top restricted in Cali Shadow, and Crash is going to heal back up with Leech Seed. Like, this is perfect. We also have Rage Powder as well to keep Koraidon safe if we need to. And we're in a really good position here. We'll see what they bring in. It's going to be that Earth Shield, which I am perfectly fine with. I'm going to Rage Powder and yeah, I think Flame Charge is the play here, so I can outspeed Urshifu. And they're just going to forfeit. Yeah, we are in a position there where also we have Chestnut on the back to take control of the game as well. They can't really Surging Strikes either, so we were in a dominant position there. Scovillain, as soon as it KOs Calyrex, that game's over. Chestnut's going to win a 1v1 against the Urshifu. But that was really good and really nice. But overall, Scovillain, really spicy. I respect this double bike team a lot, and I love it. Scovillain bringing the heat, and whew, man, it not only does it overheat, just do a surprising amount of damage. Spicy Extract is a broken move with Clear Amulet. I don't know how this was not discovered earlier, but this is amazing, and I hope this can see results at Worlds. But overall, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. It means a lot. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.